Let's keep going for Doug Movie.
I'm
Honestly, if comedy doesn't work out, I do feel like Doug and Pat should team up for the law firm. Just Luby and Boner Cup. I had to do it. I couldn't not. Right? Teed up for me. Alright, guys. I'm going to bring up your next comic. He's making a comeback, guys. This is his first show in over a year. He's performed all over the U.S. and Canada. Please put your hands together for Duke the Biker.
I want to be up front with y'all. I'm not really a comedian. I just ducked in here to avoid the cops. Am I the only one who thinks that police cars and ambulances should have different sounding sirens? Because I dive into a lot of rose bushes for no apparent reason. Anyways, it's great to be up on a stage with the bright light shining on me and nobody saying, subject number 3, turn to your right, please. I took my bike here tonight, well, kind of. I only made it halfway because I ran out of gas, which really pisses me off because I thought I siphoned enough to make it the whole way here. Nobody wants to pick you up on the side of the road when you look like me. I saw you whiz by me, lady. Even the cab drivers are afraid to stop. I had to take a fucking county bus. Let me tell you, those things are tough to drive. And people look at me and they think I'm a bad guy because of the tattoos, the knife, the bike, you know, the whole thing. I'm a good guy. Now, don't get me wrong, I'll kill you if I have to. I killed somebody once in my life and I have to live with that every single day. But when I say I don't want Girl Scout cookies, I don't fucking want them. And I'm not a saint. I'm 65 years old and I've been to jail once. It was for 9 years, but put that one in the old resume. Now, before I get going really into my set, I always like to dedicate my set to my late father, who taught me so much about love, life, and laughter. I'll never forget his last words to me. Duke, are you still holding that fucking ladder? I'm a tough guy. I can kick the shit out of most guys with just one hand. It's the guys with 2 hands that give me trouble. Today I benched 545. Usually I get to the gym at 6, but I got there 15 minutes early. My 7-year-old granddaughter asked me if she can get a pair of ripped jeans, so I pushed her off her bike. I found out that 2 of my teeth are gay. They came out last Wednesday. I'm so not gay, I can't even chew that gum that squirts in your mouth. It just I'll tell you, on the way over here, I went through Dairy Queen, and I ordered medium vanilla ice cream with chocolate sprinkles. And the girl said to me, do you want a spoon? I said, sure. What time do you get off? So I'm gonna be getting lucky tonight. I have a friend, I don't know if you ever had a friend that just complains all the time. I got this friend Dwayne, and all he does is complain. Let me tell you something, the guy has sex 6 times a week. He works out 7 times a week. He reads 2 to 3 books, a week. And all he does is complain at how much he hates prison. When I get drunk, sometimes I want to just drive over to my ex-wife's house and punch her in the face. But then I think about it and I say, how stupid is that? That's crazy. Everyone knows you can't drink and drive. people ask me, they go, did you want to be a comedian your whole life? And I tried other jobs. First of all, did you ever eat something because it's right there in front of you? Well, that's how I lost my job as a gynecologist. And then I had a job. I worked in a sperm bank, but I got fired due to the complaints of my female coworkers. Every time a new client would come in, I'd say, get a load of that guy. I opened up an Italian restaurant right across from a cemetery. I called it Pasta Way. Fucking business was dead. And then I wanted to invent something, and I wanted to invent the ultimate sex toy for females. And ladies, we know you use them because statistics don't lie. 70% of all women have used vibrators. The other 30% have new ones. And I wanted to invent the ejaculating cock. And I sent out a patent, and I got an approval for an ejaculating clock. Now, I don't know if it was a typo or if they were fucking with me. To be honest, I don't even know if this item's gonna sell. I guess we'll have to see when the time comes. I was reading the news. That's how I decided to come back. There's a lot of funny shit going on. They caught the Gilco serial killer. And in a way, I felt bad for the guy, only because he never got to name himself. You know, like a lot of guys, like Son of Sam, called him Son of Sam. The Zodiac guy picked his name, BTK did. Or if they named a guy, they gave him a hard name, like Jack the Ripper or the Boston Strangler. This guy was named after a fucking beach. And I'm going, if I was a serial killer, the name I would pick is, I would be the Suspense. So when I approach my victims, they'd say, oh no, the suspense is killing me. And we'd laugh and laugh and laugh. And then I'd stab the motherfucker to death. I tell you. I also was reading a story about this woman who got bit by a shark in the ass. She lost 20 pounds. How big was this fucking woman? The shark diet is better than Ozempic, I'll tell you. I don't go in the ocean at all because after I saw Jaws, fuck that, I wouldn't go. It got so bad that I went to a therapist, and they told me to watch the movie Jaws in reverse, and I did. And it's actually a heartwarming story about a shark who gives back arms and legs and limbs to disabled people. I was reading that do you know 29% of all pet owners let their pets sleep in bed with them? So I tried it. Fucking goldfish died. So I went to a puppy store, and the salesman said to me, would you care to see a Cocker Spaniel? And I said, I'll see the Spaniel. But I got a Labrador, and I named her Crystal Meth, because I always wanted to tell my friends I owned a crystal meth lab. Oh yeah. The other day, some girl demanded that I have sex on the hood of her Honda Civic, but I refused. I said, when I'm ready to have sex on the hood of a car, it's going to be on my own accord. I used to date this girl, Lorraine, and it was nothing special. It was just a regular, relationship. And then I met this girl, Clara, and fuck, I liked her. So I broke up with Lorraine, and I wrote Clara a song, and it went like this. I can see Clara now, Lorraine is gone. I was dating this girl with a lazy eye. but I had to end it. I kept thinking she was seeing other guys on the side. Took this one girl out on our first date. We went horseback riding, and I had a great time until we ran out of quarters. I have no rap either. I went up to some girl. I said, "How would you like the best fuck you ever had?" She looked at me like I was a zoo animal. She said, "I don't think so." I said, "Then I'm the guy for you." I got so desperate, I wanted to know my destiny. I went to a psychic, and I don't even believe in psychics, but this one was pretty good. She said to me, "I see you coming into some money real soon." And you know, the next night I fucked this girl named Penny. Now, is that weird or what? Fucking freaky. I had this girl, she came over to my house, she said, "Duke, make love to me like they do in the movies." So I ripped open her blouse, I bit her nipples, I pulled her pants down, I smacked her in the ass, and then I fucked her doggy style. Then I took her head and made her suck me off until I shot a load in her face. It was at that moment that I realized I don't think we watch the same movies. In fact, I gave up on relationships. I just wanted to have an affair, and I did. I had an affair with a blind woman, and it was great. The hardest thing about having an affair with a blind woman is trying to get her husband's voice down pat. And I'll just tell you, last night I was watching a movie, and it was about these 6 guys. They were carrying a coffin around a cemetery. And I dozed off for about an hour and a half. And when I woke up, the same 6 guys were carrying the same coffin around the same cemetery. And I thought to myself, I don't think this movie has a plot. But I had a crazy dream. I dreamt I was a muffler, and I woke up exhausted. Anyways, that's my time. Thank you very much.